Clemson. They, did what they had to do to win today, and disappointing loss certainly for us, but greater things are ahead, and that's it. They played better than we did, and that happens. So we'll move on to the next.
Thanks, Coach. We'll open up for questions for the coach, student athlete.
You go Bradley first.
Danny, once you got Bell out of the game, you kind of seemed like, you're right there in it, and the two relievers they threw combined for, 5 1/3 scoreless. What were they doing well today?
I think it was probably more McGovern, just threw 3 pitches, kind of for strikes. Got a really good changeup, commands his fastball well. We hit a couple balls hard. Hernandez lined out to, I think, second base with guys on, and then he lined the ball down the right field line that Wentworth made a really good play on. We had some guys on there, and then we had some base running mistakes. Like we, ran in 3 outs on the bases today, and when you give a team outs, sometimes it makes it a little harder to score. But we knew McGovern, he's a lot like a left-handed Patel. He has 3 pitches. He has a really good changeup, and you got to have a really good approach on him to hit him.
You're talking about some of those mistakes it felt like Clemson's a team that always capitalizes on those kind of mistakes, and they did tonight. What are you guys trying to do to try to mitigate those mistakes moving forward, and what kind of positives can you take away from today's game? Because I felt like there was plenty of positives as well.
Is that for me?
Sorry, Coach.
Well, I think the positives are we won the regular season championship, so you do that in this league. That's a major positive. We just got to clean up mistakes, and they're all easy to clean up. We throw Purify out, and he's called out, and then it was overturned. So, that was just where the ball beat him, and we didn't get the tag down, and that's very fixable. Base running mistakes are easily fixed for sure. And we had a chance to turn a double play to get us off the field, and we didn't turn the double play, and they ended up scoring some runs there. On the first one, on the steal, if we get that out, I'm blanked, I'm looking here. Gerald, who has killed us all year, he doesn't have a chance to hit a grand slam, so the mistakes kind of got magnified, and so we just got to clean them up and try to play mistake-free, which we have done all year.
Danny, Seth Brady's start today, just couldn't find his control. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
he was kind of all over the place. We had, like I said, though. If we tag the guy out at second, none of that. They don't get a 5-run inning there. They get 1 run, and it's probably a totally different ball game moving forward. But we didn't, and to their credit, they took advantage, of the mistake. And but yeah, he just had a hard time kind of just throwing the ball where he wanted it to go. He's been great for us.
Ken, you missed 20 games this year, but you were legging out a lot today. Can you talk about how you're feeling, and if you feel all the way back, and obviously you're running a lot on the foot?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm back able to run again, so that's always good. But yeah, I feel basically 100%. Can't complain about anything. So yeah, glad to be back.
We're glad to have him back.
Can you break down Clemson's arms today and what you guys were trying to do against them?
Yeah, I think obviously in the beginning we had a good approach off the starter, knocked him out. I guess didn't knock him out too early, but first inning was good. We hit balls hard. They made pitches when we couldn't capitalize on the missed pitches that they made, but they made the pitch in the right scenarios. They made some good plays on defense. We couldn't capitalize off their mistakes, so it's definitely something that we're going to get better at, no doubt about it, but props to them. They made the pitches and made the plays when they needed to.
Coach, you've been around the block with winning the ACC regular season, your performance all season, then your performance today. Do you think that your team deserves to get a regional host come Monday?
I mean, if you're asking me, I don't see any scenario that doesn't happen. And people that are involved in the ACC would probably know more than me, but I can never remember a time when the regular season champion in the ACC did not host a regional. Someone can correct me if they have other information, but in my 32 years, if my memory is right, I've never seen that happen.
Any more questions? All right, thanks guys.